Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel. In this short video we're going to discuss the most important events that took place during the previous night at the local time. There was a massive missile and artillery attack upon Kharkov. This is the settlement that located right in front of Belgorod and Shebekino area, and this area is the main base of the Ukrainians who were trying those days to attack and cross the Russian border. The Russians attacked positions of Ukrainian forces in that settlement, and as a result of one of those attacks, the positions of the special unit Kraken was hit, and currently we still haven't received any updates or information about the losses, but the Russians are saying that the Ukrainians lost few dozens of soldiers of that special unit. Now we're moving to the Kupiansk front line. The Russians reported that as a result of fierce fighting in the vicinity of Berestova, Novoselovka, Stelmakhovka, and this triangle, the Russians managed to penetrate the Ukrainians' defense orders between Novoselovka and Stelmakhovka, cross the railroad ways, and currently the Russians are trying to develop their offensive operation in this area between the settlements in direction of, as I understand, Zhiribets River. So this is Zhiribets River, the settlement Stelmakhovka is located on that river. This is the railroad ways, and currently, as I understand, based on the information we have, the Russians are trying to attack and connect their mainland with the, let's say, Zhiribets River, and probably to cut the forces from the south and on the north of this area. Very interesting updates are coming from Marinko front line. During the previous day, the Russians launched another wave of massive storming operation, and as a result of that attack, they managed to penetrate the Ukrainians' defense orders and to push the Ukrainians back to the western edge of the Marinka. So probably by these hours, the Russians managed to capture another 2 streets in this area. So this is the progress of the Russians during the previous 24 hours in this area. I'll remind you that the main forces who are advancing in this area is Special Unit Akhmat and 150th Division. This one, 150th Division, this one, and when talking about the northern flank, the 5th Motorized Brigade are trying to advance in this area. Furthermore, if we are talking about the Ukrainian positions currently, there controls just this part of Marinka, and as we understand, the area between these two big clouds is the gray zone, and currently there are not much left for the Ukrainians, and after that they will be forced to step back. When talking about the defense line that are not located in the city, there are a lot of forest lines on the west, and probably the Ukrainians try and control this area, and probably the Ukrainians will move to these lines, but I don't think that this is a very difficult barrier for the Russians. It's just a question of artillery work, and as soon as the Ukrainians will be pushed to these yellow lines, to these forest lines, the Russians will continue advancing, and I believe that few weeks and the Russians will be able to get the outskirts of Georgievka, and after that everything is going to begin start from the beginning. And that's it for this short update. Military Summary channel reminds to condemn any violence in Ukraine. Thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.